Namaste. Namaste, everyone. First, I would like to welcome each and every one of you for today's Ayurvedic talk. We all use tired, fatigue. Some or another reason would be there for that. Sometimes we ignore it. Sometimes we realize and we can't do what management or what recovery we need to do. So there it may become a loop where you can't escape from it. We need to bear and we'll go through fatigue, and it can lead to more lifestyle disorders. So most of the lifestyle disorders is because of our ignorance in three pillars of life. Three pillars are ahara, food, nidra, sleep, brahmacharya or celibacy. Celibacy, brahmacharya.
Sleep, celibacy,
And yes, food, ahara, nidra, brahmacharya. Food, yes. Now we'll come to the definition of fatigue or tired. It's a state of physical and or mental exertion. If you don't give a proper rest after physical or mental exertion, then it can lead to fatigue. Characterized by lack of energy, motivation, and concentration, and can affect on personal abilities to perform daily activities. Nowadays, you can see the term called chronic fatigue syndrome. It's most common. So one of the reasons for that, the ignorance of fatigueness and cumulative fatigue is the reason for chronic fatigue syndrome. There are multiple other reasons too. So we have to know whether we require a rest or we require a recovery from tired. That first we need to analyze. We need to know what we need to look into. When you wake up, when you do activities, then sometimes we feel like I am how I do. Maybe with fatigue, if you will pop up or you will compromise with that. You accept as my energy level is low. Will not realize there is requirement of recovery or rest. That further lead to the diseases. We'll realize only when the numbers goes high in our blood report. Then we'll realize. Till that, we'll feel like our energy level is low like before. Lack of concentration. So many reasons we'll find. We never find it is because of lack of rest or lack of recovery from the tiredness. So we'll see how it is going to attack. As I told, it's a loop. It's not all of a sudden become a loop in your day-to-day life. It has steps. First step is transient fatigue, a short-term fatigue. Then usually you realize after a walk, you want a break and take a breath. Or if you travel from one place to another, after that the jet lag will be there and you need to have sleep. And if you do listen or read or work for or more than a limited time duration, then you feel tired, then you feel to sleep or take rest. This stage when we know, we don't take proper rest, we feel like we are super, we can do nothing is possible, so we can go with another task, we are okay, we have energy, definitely go with that, supported in maximum, then it will become cumulative fatigue. There, the stage where you will not realize you are fatigued. In transient fatigue, you will take a break and breathe. There, you will drag with the tiredness. Then it will become circadian fatigue. Then it will be a disease. Then you will start to complain. You have insomnia, restlessness, lack of concentration, not feeling interest in or whatever the activities. Yes, for the last stage. So we need to start treatment from the transient fatigue stage. Ayurveda tells Nidhana Parivarchanam Evam Chikitsa. When you treat, when you avoid the reasons for the disease, that is the first and most powerful medicine. So, as I told again, food, sleep, and celibacy, these three are the main pillars of life. So, we need to know how you feel when you are fatigued or tired. Increasingly feeling irritable, though you are in a short fuse. Less enjoyment of activities what you previously liked, feeling increasingly negativity, and you start having unhealthy habits, drinking alcohols or coffee, tea, some habits, and then it will become cumulative fatigue. Then you complain, if I don't take tea or coffee, I get headache. So it's a habit. So these are the signs, and you start hoping things will change, but there will not be any motivation to change yourself. So their external motivation is required, and your motivation level will be dropping. In extreme cases, you can see chest pain, shortened breath, headache, and palpitations. Feeling less engaged than normal, feeling overwhelmed, and feeling disconnected from others. You will not get proper sleep. Sometimes you will be in bed, but you will not be in a proper sleep. When you wake up, you will not see any such symptoms you had as sleep. You must have passed the time in bed, but you will not get the benefits of sleep. I will see that how you should feel when you wake up first. And you stop taking care of yourself, start to take compromise. So you will analyze that is my energy. Okay, that is enough. I don't want to take more tasks. My age may be the factor. So we'll find the reason. So the original reason is the fatigue, but we'll not recognize it, but we'll not realize it. Now we need to know what are the reasons for the fatigue. One is environmental risk factors. Environmental risk factors, you must be knowing the seasonal depressions and seasonal mood swings. Those when the rain or when it winter, exposure to light will be less, vitamin D deficiency. This can lead to the depressions, and outdoor activities will be less compared to in summer or when there is sun. So this also can lead to mental stress. So mental exertions. This can lead to fatigueness and physiological factors and psychological factors. These three factors which we can control, which we can prevent, then this can lead to fatigue. And another two, insufficient recovery from the diseases and musculoskeletal disorders. For example, RF, rheumatoid arthritis. So such painful conditions, the fatigueness and tiredness will be perceived. So there we need to treat the cause. The RA, for example, RA means we need to treat the RA, and insufficient recovery of diseases. We need to find whether you have any diseases in, and then we need to treat that. Other three, environmental risk factors and psychological risk factors and physiological risk factors, which though insufficient recovery and musculoskeletal disorders will come in both psychological and physiological, that those two we need to treat the disease. Other things we can prevent. What is identify the musculoskeletal? Musculoskeletal, whatever the issues which affect on the muscles and joints. The best example for that is rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis. Such conditions, the pain can trigger, that can lead to the fatigueness and tiredness, that can lead to the sleeplessness. Yes.
So sometimes you mention that we well that we can.
The B2, yes. Yes. supplements we need to take there.
So, lot of.
Yes. That can, a deficiency can come to the physiological factors too. So those things we need to see whether any deficiency is there or insufficient recovery from the diseases. Insufficient recovery from the diseases, you can include all of these things. So any vitamins or minerals low, even magnesium if it is goes low, and if you have diabetic complications like neuropathy, and such conditions, it can be restless leg syndromes. Such conditions, it can lead to sleeplessness and further it can lead to fatigueness. There are multiple reasons. We need to examine one, mostly the postmenopausal, usually females can be noticed here. Yes, and you have, if you are having the diabetic also, chances are more. And mostly doing a massage with the basin oil and sahajara. Sahajara is a Ayurvedic herb which help for the. So with that, if you do a massage on upward direction, so usually it gives good result. We need to see our vitamin B12 deficiency also and D3. So we need to see multiple reasons. If it can be lead to that, we need to see what is the exact reason getting the pain. Then we need to treat that. We need to monitor it. We tell always ati ina mitya. If anything, overexertion or ina means less or in a wrong way, this all lead to diseases. So we need to see toxicity can happen. So we need to see the condition and what is the range of your white minerals or vitamins. Based on that, we can go with the supplements. So, for example, vitamin D, we have different form of supplements now. 6 lakh units injection shot or 60,000. Or I suggest always you should expose to sun when there is light UV. It's on 11 to 11:30. Even no need to take all day, weekly thrice, that is sufficient. And another thing we should keep in mind, vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin. You should take something, D is so even those saturated fatty acid, which is healthy to take, so that you can take around 10 ml in a day. So in that way, if you can reverse it, where it is required, the supplements, if it is too low, definitely we require supplements. Otherwise, the absorption of calcium will not happen. It can lead to calcification of the blood vessels. It can lead to cardiac issues and osteoporosis, osteopenia. So we need to see what is the condition. Based on that, we need to fix. It doesn't mean you need to take lifelong. You need to see the condition, whether it is growing, then you can stop or you can taper it or with a medical advice uh, consultation. Okay. Or this advice you can follow. Maybe more better. So physical risk factors, physical exertions can lead to that, and lack of physical activity also. Sometimes we'll see we are tired, but we are not having proper exercises, muscle strengthening or exercises. Then also you will feel like lethargy. A lack of sleep, being overweight, and taking certain medications such as antidepressants or sedatives, and using alcohol in regular basis. But when you drink alcohol, you may feel you get good sleep, right? No. Yeah, you may fall asleep, but you not, as I told, you don't get all the benefits of sleep when you wake up. So alcohol will not give a proper sleep, and consuming too much caffeines. Caffeines are stimulants. So if you take more stimulants, definitely the sleep will be less. So and not eating nutrient diet, like where it can lead to the deficiency of vitamins and minerals. Now, mental health factors and seasonal both have described in one: anxiety and depression, and seasonal active disorders or depressions. So that which I have already explained, when the winter or cold season comes, exposure to vitamin, sun will be less and vitamin D deficiency can. So what are the complications when you become fatigued? Diminishing alertness, members attention, lack of concentration or focus, increase in time of response. When you respond, it will take time. You may step one time to think, not that quick like before. And some it's not working. Gone. Okay. Fine. I think I'm audible to you all. Okay. It is not required. Fine. So decision making, that will be a big task. Why? Have you seen something similar with Ayurveda? This all lack of concentration, diminution alertness, decision taking time, and less interest, impact on productivity, and increase in number of mistakes. Simple task seems like big task or difficult task. Do you think any energies we have? We must have already had about 3 energies, Vada, Pitta, Kapha. Purposefully, I didn't put those names here, but you must be knowing that. Right? Vada, Pitta, Kapha. 3 energies. Yeah. So Vada means energy of movement in our body. What the movements? It can be a locomotion, peristaltic movement, circulations, inhalation, exhalations. All movements is possible because of Vada energy. If we go very simply, it's a big topic, so I'm making it very short, which can be easily understandable. So you can keep energy. Dosha means energy. Vada energy means energy of movement in our body. It can be a different level. Pitta means energy of fire. Energy of fire means which helps for digestion, metabolism, and endocrine system. All Pitta. Kapha means energy of nourishment. Energy of nourishment are protective layers in our body and nourishment. Energy of nourishment is Kapha. These 3 energies are there in our body. When there is imbalances happen, we get diseases, right? This much you must be know. Imbalances, Vada imbalance, Pitta imbalance, Kapha imbalance. These are all characters, the complications and characters. What do you think? Vada. Vada. So any depletion in our body, in a physical activity, or it can be the dhadus we tell, the tissues level, any depletion in our body is Vada aggravation. So it will lead to the Vada doshas. These are the, it can lead to more complication, means when it becomes the cumulative fatigue, it will lead to Vada high. Okay.
So one of the researchers right now says that to constant have movement.
Yes.
Whatever little movements, small movements, but you need to keep moving.
Proper movement means proper Vada. Then it become exertion, then or if it is less,
But
then
when
it
you
will
keep
back.
doing that, you see imbalance in your
No. No. If it is proper without any difficulties, any deformities, then it's proper function of Vada. Yeah, that is proper Vada. If you start to shiver, then it is Kambhava. After that, if you feel very tired, very low, then it is Vada aggravation. So the proper movements which helps, that is another misunderstanding usually happens. Movements doesn't mean Vada is high if it is improper. So constipation is a Vada. Constipation is Vada actually. Then it should not be Vada, right? So dryness where it comes and where the motion is less, that become Vada high. So we'll see how we can understand when you wake up, you feel refreshed or fresh. feeling. One is energy level. When you wake up, you should have the maximum energy. Second one is positive mood. Third one is clear mind. Physically, you should feel comfort. Why? Only where you keep rest for the postural muscles and nervous system. So when you wake up, you should be physically free, comfortable. Motivation. When you wake up, you should have more serotonin level. That's even Brahma Muhurta, that's why we tell that the most serotonin level will be there. And healthy appetite. Healthy appetite symptoms, how we can understand. You should have a clear belch. The belch should not carry the yesterday's food smell. And normal physical function. These are the healthy persons, how they should wake up. We should monitor whether we have anything lack. Then we have the fatigueness or tiredness. We need to find out what is the reason. Next, how you can be free from fatigue. Now you know what is fatigue. So nothing, we need to take care of the vata. So prioritize your sleep. Sleep is very important. Stay hydrated. How much you should drink water? If a healthy person who doesn't have kidney issues, 25 kilo is to 1 liter. Your body weight is 25 kilo, 1 liter. That should be the proportion. So mostly we are in 75 to 60. So 2.5 to 3 liters of water in the form of any form. Liquid should be consumed, hydrated. Regular exercise. Not alcohol, definitely. Not caffeine or not tannin. Tea also, healthy. Okay. So, regular exercise. Regarding exercise, last class, Dr. Delvir has been taken. So, half of your body strength you should do the exercise. You should feel light after the exercise. You should have energy to do further one more round of exercise that you should keep to do day-to-day activities. Stress management. That our yoga teachers are Ramachandra sir. So they will give you demonstration how to do stress relaxation techniques. Can I explain one? Okay. So Brahmari Pranayama you must have done. Brahmari Pranayama. Yes. Shatmukhi Mudra we call, right? Shatmukhi. What is Shatmukhi? 6 openings in our face. 2 ears, 2 eyes, nose and mouth. These are the sense organs. Mind functions perception of sense and imagination and recollections. So here we are closing all the sense. So we are cutting that process. Then inhaling and exhaling with honeybee sound, that vibration. So when you close your eyes, mind will start to think whatever things you doesn't want. That time mind will be more active. When you try to do meditation or sleep in bed, close your eyes, then the thoughts will start and number of things will. Whatever you forgot, everything will come. So to deviate from that, the sound will help the honeybee sound, that murmur sound. And it will give a light massage effect or vibration effect to the brain too. And another thing, take short break to take rest. And take freshly prepared food, nothing refrigerated. But practically it is very challenging, I know. But you can, vegetables you can keep. Once you cook, you should not keep. That's it. Limited caffeine and alcohol. Alcohol and caffeine, I feel 0. That will be better. And tannin too, which I didn't add here. Tannin is tea, especially for females. If you have 1 hour before or after your meals or your breakfast. Tea. Because tannin, better. Stop. Tannin will stop absorption of iron. So a female already there will be chance of losing iron more. So avoid it. And set a realistic limited limits in your workloads. Now there was a news, it's like almost 2 months before, you can work almost 70 hours in a week. That's
whether we need to see it can be done by a person or no. We require trust. We can't focus more than 45 minutes in continuously. In a day, you can work maximum 8 to 10. But weekly, daily, you can't do. So we should keep a limited load workload. In a day, we need to find break time in between at least. The maximum, you try taking a break and you work in front of computer. Eye strain will be more. So you must be knowing that at least 20-20 rule. After 20 minutes, 20 seconds, see 20 feet everything. And take cold water, face wash also. Such things, whatever the practically available things, I prefer not to work more than 10. But when it comes to the reality, if you are forced to work, then these techniques we need to use, like at least 20-20 rules. Such a and maximum you finish your work before evening time. So at least you will get sleep, schedule your timing in that.
But you also mentioned that, as the evening progresses, you should not do vigorous exercise.
Yes. You are not supposed to. Because you will be activating, nothing activating things. That's why the diet itself very light here. You can see dinner will be very light that. That is no activity post that. You should sleep. So that's why grinded coconut have its own benefits. If you have any conditions, either allergies or potassium high, any other health condition, definitely you need to monitor it. Otherwise, coconut have its own health benefits. So, not need to have more, but limited is fine. But they will not use coconut oil, the grinded coconut they use. We use mostly the ghee, which is healthier to cook. So in that way, you will have enough supply. And post that, are you going through Panchakarma? During those times, you will not have any other potassium or minerals. So we need to compensate it. Because you will get Snehapana or something. No. Okay, then it will come. So prior to that, we need to compensate. Otherwise, it can go low also. That also is there in our mind when we do diet, when we keep diet. So these pictures you can see how to prioritize our sleep, how to sleep better. That's this picture will give you a message. You can see first photo with a clock. It's not alarm. It is, you should schedule your sleep. So that is very important. First step for a better sleep, schedule your sleep. Sleep time and waking up time. Fix it, follow it. Any habits you want to create in your life, 21 days, you need to forcefully do. For example, if you put an alarm for 6 o'clock daily, after 5th or 7th day, automatically you wake up at 6. Same body clock. Body has a clock. So the sleeping time also we can fix in the same way. Circadian. So we can reverse the circadian fatigue. Next, the bed, the person is seeing the TV and of food, dinner, I think. So which is not good. So the environment, ambience, when you go to the bed. Now work from home means work from bed. That's not a good idea because we have a mental set for ambience have more impact on our neurotransmitters. When you being to bed, you should feel like you are going to sleep. It should not be warm. You already sat there and do work at laptop. Then you will not feel that sleep. When you go to a bed, you should feel like you are going to sleep.
Should be able older than,
That can be happen, but Ayurveda tells in that you should not use much AC or fan, natural ventilation. If you have that, would be better. Ati Maruda it tells. So if it is like a room temperature, we keep that's fine. That way it is fine. And coffee, tea, cigarettes, alcohol, no. At least 6 hours before sleep. If you can't do coffee, without coffee and day means all of a sudden tomorrow I can't change the habit. So we need to fix everything in morning hours. And no lights. No lights. We will not switch on lights in bedroom. But we'll see this one mobile. That is also light. So blue lights also we are not supposed to see. So there is a hormone called melatonin hormone, which will be more activate when there is darkness. If you are exposed to light, you will not get. Then what we'll do? You don't get sleep. You can't see mobile also, but you can listen. Something. Sometimes my class, I be going to the nap. The same way, you can keep something, not very interesting thing, not like a song or anything, some interviews or something. That. So that will help you have a better sleep.
so one of the techniques, acts to breathing. First is breathing,
Breathing up.
where you exhale through the mouth in the form of a burst.
That's snoring feeling you will get. Like vibration. Yeah. So another technique you can have a foot massage. Foot have 7,000 nerve endings. So when you get a foot massage, it will help you. Medicated oil also can be. Basin oil or Sahajara. And we need to know how much you should sleep. So we should sleep in night when there is melatonin production maximum. And kids, it should be 12 to 16 hours. Children's 3 to 5 years old, they can sleep 10 to 13. When age goes, you can see the requirement of sleep is less. When it come to adult, it is 7 to 9 hours. Why? Not only that. Not only that. Kids grow faster than us.
Kids grow during sleep.
Yes,
We are already
we do the repairment during sleep. If you don't sleep, we are getting aged so fast. So the repairment will be. Sleep means repairment.
It grew as.
When they should sleep more, then the growth hormones will function more fast. So they fastly grows. So they are required more sleep. Sleep is very important. Then this is section breathing to improve our or to relieve the fatigueness. The energy how we get it when there is ATP synthesis, right? Glucose with oxygen. It will releases the ATP. That's how we get the energy. So our lung have 3 lobes: lower, middle, and upper. So each lobe have each breathing techniques. So lower lobe of lung, you can keep in chin mudra. When you sit, you can keep on the knee, the mudra or gesture, and inhale and bulge your abdominal area and exhale. That is abdominal breathing. Second one, chinmaya mudra. The thumb and pointing finger tips together, and another 3 fingers should be folded inside. Keep on the middle of your thigh. There you can expand your chest more. Inhale and exhale. Thoracic. And this is Adi Mudra, thumb, groin area. You can keep on the groin area. Inhale and tilt your shoulders up. Inhale the clavicular. So anyway, we have teachers for yoga. Ramachandra sir will teach you this. Is it okay, sir? Sir will teach you how to do. this section breathing too. So this also you can practice for the breathing. This is what Chamundi Mudra. So which I have already told. Primary pranayama and Shirodhara. Just I want to explain one of the treatment. You're all fascinated about Shirodhara. When Ayurveda can say, everybody laugh. There is treatment which we are usually. So which is good for the relaxation. How it acts, that we don't know. We only know the picture. So just I thought of briefing about it. So it's a continuous training of medicated oil to forehead. It will make an electromagnetic wave in our brain. So it will be passes and it will be activated on the midbrain where the hypothalamus is, which will releases the dopamine and serotonin. So that way, Shirodhara time you may everyone will feel sleepy. We are not supposed to sleep. We should focus. We should focus and take the benefit. Tomorrow you'll have so so let it be a tip for that treatment. So Shirodhara will help in that way. Because when you shake your head, you get giddiness. Because there is liquid medium more. When the woodpeckers they shake their head, how much they will not get because there is a vacuum in between brain and stuff. Ours is liquid medium. Whatever happens, the triangulating effect or the trance, it will be make an electromagnetic wave and it will passes through the brain and it will be active the midbrain.
So one of the things that I wanted to ask, like one of the treatment that they gave was medicated oil in a specified region where there is a problem.
Yes.
It's an outer surface. We give oil in the outer surface. How does it go in?
Yeah, in this also the same question you can ask. We use the buttermilk, we use the medicated oil, we use the milk. Why we want to change? Rice is our external. So external application, it absorbs. There is a layer called stratum corneum in
So
skin.
how much does it?
Well, not completely active principle, it will be absorbed and vasodilation will happen on the periphery. So it will improve the blood circulation, capillary circulation to that affected area. That's why the warm we are pouring on the particular area. And plus, if you use a ointment with steroid, it can lead to so many side effects. It can lead to side effects. How? Active principle is absorbing through the skin layers, the stratum corneum. And plus, we are using the liquid. Lymphatic drainage is liquid. Osmosis process can happen. Tryptophan aminoacids can release us when the lymphatic drainage improves. So which again will help for melatonin production. So it have its own effect, which oil we use, the active principle will be absorbed. I hope you understand. If you Thank you. If any doubt, you can ask me now, and I'm there in consultation room number 2. Anytime you can. Actually, Shirodhara triangulating effect I told. I didn't told one thing. The where you can do, where you are not. If a severe sinusitis and all, that time we need to see the condition and we need to select the oil. So it will have a cooling effect too. The Shirodhara will have cooling effect because that much oil we are pouring on water. So if you have a sinusitis or inflammation on sinuses or heaviness, and post Shirodhara, if we expose to sun directly, extreme changes in qualities that also can lead to headache. Oppose that, or whether wind or sun, both can affect. Can be that can be a reason. Next day you had a headache on the same day. Same day. And what are the symptoms you had? You had any vomiting or anything post that? Only headache. And BP pulse, everything was fine. Nothing was the headache. Then there must be the temperature change must have happened there. or otherwise you didn't have any headache at all. The chances of change in temperature. That must happen. So we need to see the condition, and that's why we are here. We need to see the condition and we need to give the treatment, not same treatment for everyone. And your Prakriti and Vikriti, those also will consider that. Based on that, which oil or ghee we need to use that, takra buttermilk we need to use, it will varies.
Oil.
Shirodhara is pouring of anything to head is Shirodhara. Thaila Dhara is oil. Thaila Dhara is oil. Takra Dhara is buttermilk. Shira Dhara will be. Dhara means collectively. It's a Sanskrit name. Dhara means pouring. Shiro means head, which something is pouring to head. That's it. Something more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.